Maybe you will get 7 million eyeballs, but what is the point?
I am not accustomed to helping your party do anything.
Yep.
But let me give you some advice. This was the dumbest thing I've ever seen. And if you read the comments today, Lord have mercy. Look.
So here's the deal. Scott Jennings recently sat down on a CNN panel with Democratic Congresswoman Marilyn Strickland. What you're about to see is pure gold. This segment kicks off with Scott reacting to a brand new video made by several female congressional Democrats. And trust me, it might just take the crown as the most cringe-inducing, awkward, and downright embarrassing thing ever recorded. This over-the-top, pointless performance perfectly captures what's missing from today's Democratic playbook. No solid strategy, no real policy direction, just spectacle. Anyway, buckle up, because the moment Scott opens his mouth, the Congresswoman absolutely loses it. And yes, he's doing his best not to laugh right in her face. But before we get to the meltdown, let's roll the infamous video. Just keep in mind, this wasn't some random post. A whole group of Democratic congresswomen got together and thought this would make them look cool. Yeah. So prepare yourself. The secondhand embarrassment is real. This is about to get seriously uncomfortable.
Choose your character.
Congresswoman, that TikTok trend, I don't even know where to begin. I'm not sure why this is necessary. I mean, there is like serious stuff happening in this country, but that seems to be just inviting ridicule.
So when you think about TikTok as a trend, we are trying to reach out to different people and different voters. And the woman who produced this is an influencer with 7 million followers. So this is lighthearted, it's fun. And every time you do something creative, you're gonna get criticism, right? But I actually applaud them for trying to do something different. And here's the reality. 7 million followers, whether you think it's cringe or you like it, we're on CNN on a Thursday night and we're talking about it on national TV.
But I guess my question is, to what end? I don't get it. Like, I don't get it. I mean, maybe you will get 7 million eyeballs, but what is the point?
I am not accustomed to helping your party do anything.
Yep.
But let me give you some advice. This was the dumbest thing I've ever seen. And if you read the comments today, Lord have mercy. Look, scrambling for new social media and communication strategies is not a replacement for fixing what's actually wrong. Your party has a 21% approval rating right now, congressional Democrats.
Well, let's talk about fixing what's wrong. Donald Trump is doing nothing for the American people.
And he has a 50% approval rating.
But he's doing nothing for the American people.
And so
he's not lowering the cost of living. He tells lies.
Fix the policy and leave the gimmicks behind.
Yes, and let's fix policy.
Okay, well, let me finish here. Let the Congresswoman respond to that, because I think the underlying, what Scott is saying is this question of the party itself has a trust issue with its own voters, frankly.
Right.
So what is being done about that?
So as we look at trust issues with the Democratic Party, there are a lot of things happening. Remember, the Democratic Party is a very large tent with diverse people. We have people saying, do something. We have some people saying, you've gone too far. We have to stay focused on what is important right now to the American people. President Trump promised to lower the cost of living. He has done none of that. And the Trump administration and Elon Musk are demonstrating one thing with all these random cuts. They don't care if you get sick. They don't care if you get injured. They don't care if you can't pay your bills. And they don't care if you're safe. All these random cuts they're making in all these departments that they don't even hardly know very well are hurting the American people. How is putting veterans out of work lowering the cost of living?
Nothing they do makes them come off as likable. We're all so used to watching them in Congress constantly complaining, screeching, melting down, making wild remarks, and putting their lack of intelligence on full display. And you can't just erase that impression from people's minds. Did you notice how fast it shifted? 1 minute it was all smiles. We're just having fun. Look at us doing TikToks. 7 million views. And the moment Scott criticized it, boom, she transformed instantly, like full-on meltdown. Her real personality came out in a flash. I'll be honest, my personal nightmare would be to sit through even a 5-minute lunch chat with anyone featured in that sensory disaster we just witnessed. That's pure torture. And everyone in that ridiculous video, they all looked like they've never genuinely enjoyed themselves a single day in their lives. I guarantee the second the camera stopped rolling, they turned to each other and said, well, that locks down the youth vote. What's next? The problem is, they've relied on gimmicks for so long, they don't even realize people can see right through the nonsense now. They have no idea how to pivot or evolve their strategy. Obviously, there's not much more commentary needed, and I know many of you will appreciate that because honestly, I'm still trying to recover from that train wreck. So with that, let's go ahead and wrap up the CNN segment.
How is taking away food from children lowering the cost of living? How is kicking women off of health care who get Medicaid lowering the cost of living? So I know that these things are distractions that we're talking about, but why won't Donald Trump deliver on his promises? Because he lies. That's why. They're doing nothing to support the American people.
Why would or should the American people trust Democrats to lower the cost of living after the last 4 years?
We have created more jobs.
No, cost of living. You brought it up. You said Trump's not delivering. I just want to know why we should trust Democrats who skyrocketed inflation. Why would I trust you?
I don't think it's
why would I
about,
trust you?
I don't think it's about, you all won.
Yeah.
So now fix it. You said you were going to fix it.
We've been doing it for 40 days.
Okay, right.
But you try to take a victory lap for the CHIPS and Science Act, for all these investments coming into the United States. So you're going to take credit or not. Donald Trump is a president. He promised a lower cost of living. He is cutting jobs across the board from civil servants who have to support their families.
You believe in government jobs. You want more government jobs.
No, actually, I want jobs that actually help people. Do you know what civil servants do? They keep our air clean. They keep our water clean. They keep our food safe. Don't interrupt me.
They take taxpayer money to
You know
fund
what?
the whole thing.
Let me
They also pay taxes.
Yes.
Wait, you're saying they take
It takes taxpayer money to fund it.
It does.
But they're employed by
This
the
is the
government.
Democratic plan.
They are
More
employed.
government
They
jobs.
are
Jobs for the American people, and they're not getting rich off of it.
Let's not forget, yes, Donald Trump and the Republicans won,
Yeah.
but the Democrats severely lost. And you're digging your hole deeper,
you're saying
especially in a
severely?
week. Especially in a week after the debacle of what happened during the president's speech, the embarrassment. I don't know who's creating this strategy, but believe me, no one is getting on board. The Democrats have lost. I would argue the Democrats are far more exclusionary. If you don't agree with them, you're canceled. If you say something inappropriate, you're out. And there's never a coming back in. The Democrats have told the American people, you agree with us, or we
giving
don't
them a run
want
for
you.
their money these days.
Honestly, they're such total losers. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap this video up. The whole reason I put this together was just to show you that outrageous clip, and then let you watch this completely clueless congresswoman try to defend it. I mean, seriously, how dumb and downright embarrassing can something be? But what do you think? Did watching that train wreck make you want to switch sides and join the Democrats? If you're part of Gen Z, did that TikTok masterpiece seal your vote? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoy watching Democrats make complete fools of themselves, then stay tuned. There's another video about to pop up on your screen that you'll definitely want to check out. As always, huge shout out to you guys. My viewers are the absolute best. I really appreciate you spending a few minutes of your day with me. It means more than you know.